What's up, everybody? We are back with another one. I'm Jibby, and we got some work to do. Check this nice Rally Red Evo 10 out right here. So this is my buddy Joseph's Evo 10. He just picked it up out of Oklahoma, and he has some stuff he wants me to check out on it. So I'm gonna check it out. And first things first, we are smoking crack. So there's a lot of crack in this one. Oh yeah, now you can really see it right there. So that's a good 3 inches of crack. That's quite a bit of crack in most cases. So this thing's gonna get replaced. We're gonna go ahead and put a brand new MAP manifold on. Ooh, flickering right there. So Joseph opted into getting the MAP upgrade. Right there. It's a cast investment manifold over the OEM one. Good choice. A little bit more top end power. Little gain on torque, but it's closer on the higher RPM side. We do got a brand new OEM head to manifold gasket that'll sit just like that with a little heat protection facing up, not facing out. So it'll sit just like this on the manifold. I also went ahead and had Joseph pick up this kit right here, which is fresh hardware for mounting the manifold to the head. So yeah, might as well keep it all fresh, make things easy, make things glisten, you know, and keep it moving. So Joseph was just here. He just dropped it off, just left. I was kind of just showing him some of the first basic steps we're taking. So we got the strut bar removed off there, 14 mils all around. It's gone out of here. And then for tonight, we are going to go ahead and get all the bolts that are going to be hard to take off of the manifold soaking in PB blasters. So I've already got the ones that are mounted to the turbo, and I'm about to hit all the ones that are mounted to the head. I'm not gonna lie, some of these are kind of difficult to see, but removing the strut helps critically. One thing we did find out is that they are missing a bolt on this manifold. So it's a good thing I'm addressing it. I can't tell if this is another one missing right here, but I see the stud sticking out. Not a good thing to have on an Evo, is missing hardware. Alright, that should be the top set and the back bottom. Two here on my left. Now that I can see from the top, I'll get there right. Boom! Couple more. He does have the '08 model, which has this sweet metal valve cover, which I'm super jelly of. My hood's not off over there, but yeah, he's got this metal boy. I guess that would have made things easier, just me taking that off. So we'll just do that now. This thing looks pretty sweet with all like the silver setup and stuff, you know, the ETS OEM stainless piping, and then the metal valve cover. Got the Deech works on the fuel rail injector FIC, it looks like right there. Can't remember what these are, maybe some 1100s or something like that. But yep, another thing we are going to be doing for Joseph is putting in new axles. So I don't know if you can see that spatter right there, but that's from a broken boot. I told him, you know, it's 70, 80, 90 bucks for getting the boot and the grease and all that, or you can just pay twice that and get a span spanking new axle with brand new everything. And he went ahead and did that for both sides here in the front. Alright, so here we got all of the stuff. The MAP cast investment manifold looking pretty sweet. Just a regular standard silver looking coat. There's the gasket. We're going to do an oil change while we're at it. We're going to do the gear oils while we're at it on the, oh, what is it? The rear diff, and whatever else it is. And there's the manifold stuff. We're gonna put it all together here, show you what's going down. Alright, so it's the day we're about to get to it. We've been soaking all night. Just kind of getting things ready, getting the tools out and stuff. Got my light bar set up, cleaning up the engine bay and whatnot. Kind of just looking things over. You can see those are nice and soaked right there, right there, right there. I did notice, I don't know if I said this earlier, but there is a nut missing down there. So we are going to have an extra nut on the setup. And it looks like everything else is there, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this pipe off, get that out of our way, pulling that coupling. That'll help us access these a little bit, get a little wiggle room to get the nuts off. We'll crack those right there off, and once she's off, we'll get rid of this nasty crack. We're going to be hitting it with the map manifold, so let's get to it. Alright, so we got this manifold tugged off, but we have a small dilemma here. This bolt decided to snap on its way out, so we're going to have to pull the exhaust housing on this turbo and probably take it to a machine shop, have them go ahead and extract it for us. And that's going to put us off for a day or two. Since it's the weekend, we'll have to drop it off on Monday. We did get one side done over there with the axle. Got this one hanging right now. About to yank it out. And then we got the new one right here, so we'll put it in, and that'll take care of the axle part of the game, and we'll get Joseph on the road. Also, this is the axle. This is an insane shaft OEM replacement, and it's nice. So it has the like non-cotter pin end where you smash it down with a flat head right there. See there where the groove is and everything. So reminds me of my Honda days and everything, but this thing's pretty cool. This is the long one, so it's going to go on the passenger side. We got the other side done. This one's yanked out, and you can see it's going to go right in here, and we'll have something that's not splattering a bunch of grease all over the place. Alright, so Joseph is heading out right now. Axle is in, bolted in. We're going to leave this exposed tomorrow. We're going to pressure wash a bunch of engine gunk that's out of there. And we're going to also hit it from the top side. So the boots and everything, they exploded. So there's some spots where, you know, it just leaked all over like there. Down here is a bunch of grease. Look at that power steering boot. That's not too shabby there. So this right here was covered like in, I don't know, like a 1/4 inch thick of grease. I wiped that down, as you can see there. And so we're just going to pressure wash that out and, you know, make things nicer for us. Alright, so yesterday we got the axles done. We got it pushed out, given a nice little bath. We're going to go ahead and restore these headlights. So I already started on one side over here. As you can see, it's nice and foggy from one pass. I'm waiting for my battery charge. And over here, you can see what needs to be cleaned up. It's really just mainly on the top part here. Not too bad down low, but we'll scuff this one up, get it looking fresh and new again too. Alright, so we went ahead and pulled it back in. I'm going to go ahead and get my initial job done here that I really need to get taken care of. So I need to get this guy out of here. I'm going to go ahead and remove the clip for the wastegate that sets the preload. We'll pull that up, remove the gate. Then I'm going to go ahead and undo the bottom bolt under here on the downpipe. We're going to push that to the side. That way I can access the bolt right here that is mounting the turbo against the block and giving it a little support. Then we'll undo the clamp right here, and hopefully that housing will slip off to the side for us, so I can take that to a machine shop and let somebody competent deal with that. And that's what's on the agenda. Alrighty, so I went ahead and got the exhaust part of the turbo out of there and sent it up to our boys at Nolan's Head Service there. So they're going to take care of it, give me a ring-a-ding-a-ling when it's all ready to go, and then we're going to just assemble this thing back together finally with the thing we've all been waiting for, which is this MAP manifold. So alright, we'll let you know what's going on here in a minute when we get it back. Alrighty, we got her back from Nolan's Cylinder Head Service. We got this turbo drilled out. Had to get an insert, dude. It's serious. And you can see the residual right there just from the drilling. So that means we got to clean it up, hit it with some brake clean, wipe it down, maybe rinse it with some water, wipe it down again, and something like that. But yep, I'm gonna clean this up. Then we're gonna go ahead and throw it back on the car and get this thing put together so Joseph can enjoy his Evo he's been waiting on for a week. Alrighty, y'all. So I've gotten the turbo exhaust housing put in. Look at that. That right there is a boltless hole. So you can see we had to go the long route, which required drilling out the stud and going ahead and breaking the machine shop's carbide bit in the process, and then getting an insert put in. So bit of a beast, I guess you could say. So I guess this is pretty common for the Evo 10s, going against that. So everyone was just like, good luck. People that have drilled them out in the bay said they've gone through anywhere from like 7 to 12 bits. So yeah, I'm glad I kind of popped that thing off and just let them handle it. $100. So yeah, it costs a little bit, but better than spending like, you know, $2,000 on a turbo or something. So we're gonna go ahead and get her bolted up. Just to show you the process, we need to get this thing clamped on the little V-band dealy clamp. That's for putting the exhaust and the cold side together. It's kind of tough, but I think with the room I've created, I can reach around with my left hand here and then my right hand from the top, get it thread started, and then I'll just hit it with the socket. The other one was this bolt right here that holds the turbo exhaust manifold to the block. I literally have no idea how I'm going to get that started by myself, so I might have to wait until I have help, but we'll just see if I can get lucky on it. Alright, so part of what I'm doing here for Joseph in this car is, you know, I'm getting the fluids done and stuff, so I went ahead and, you know, drained the T-case and everything. So I'm pumping it by hand up into the fill hole, as you've seen on my other YouTube videos. Just check those out if you want to see how it's done. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and knock the transfer case out, and then I'm going to go ahead and pop up the back over there, do the rear differential, and then also we'll have the transmission fluid done, but I gotta wait for him to get here with the MT90. So yep, almost there. So we got the manifold, and we're gonna go ahead and place it in. Went ahead and clean my hands up, so we're gonna take it over here and we're gonna get it placed in. See how things go. I'm gonna get all the way in the bay. Thanks, Joseph, for letting me tear your bay up. And I'm gonna move this a little bit. So I know this is a little bit challenging to get in there, so we're going to just start that way. I'll square that up in a second. And basically you're just dodging the heat shield back there and this sensor cap, and we've cleared them both. Now we just need to square up, but before we get there, we're missing one thing: the other gasket. So, get this thing in there quick. Fresh OEM gasket. It's got the little heat shield deflector on it. That's how you know you got the right one. And we'll sneak it in. It's probably gonna take a second though. Alright, you can probably kill it because I'm going to be messing with it. Alright, so there it is. It's stuck in there. It's kind of goofy, but definitely get your gasket in first, slide your manifold on, and then just give it a light tilt to fit your turbo gasket on, and it'll just use the weight to sandwich it in there. But I think that's the easiest way to make it happen. Now it is going to be a little difficult. There is a stud under here, under the map manifold, that's really hard to get to. Can't even see it, but it's under this runner. So I'm going to start with that one once I have it bolted up. Once that one's threaded, I'm going to go ahead and knock the other 4 out. Well, I kind of forgot to film the rest of Joseph's Evo, but it's done. He's gone. Finished it up last week. I'm about to hit y'all with a new one. But anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on, and we're gonna show you what's going down in the next episode. We're gonna talk more Evo stuff.